Now wish upon hope I'm in the year 2018 and want to break free with retaliation. And must convey that I myself is practically a gangster. And I got to realize I'm not fit for an uncle's that's commander. And there's the thought going out to the last thing? That's to sum up my ordeal walking in and out the gate. To buy great uncle a pack of cigarettes. And to no one was like that wrong. I would never steal from him directly. But I have my own stash I hid in my waistband. To suffice them coming home to going back out. I had time to enjoy cigarettes that I've bought myself. There was always a way to get money and buy it at that. That's the truth. Not till I muster enough courage to spend countless hours out after curfew. My mind was set I'm unhappy to live with my uncle. And he values time spent sunbathing on his rocker. I call it that, but it's Cambodian custom to have a wooden chair that tilts back. In niceness the uncle had little to none. And it's come striking me every time, like a lightning bolt came crashing. Loud was his voice. And I swear its soldiers in Cambodia don't match up to around-the-block gangsters I compare? That wish would tie over my visit for him for 8 years. I think to myself, where has the time gone? I compared to Michael's house, it's 9 years. That I went from 2012 all the way until now. That's to be the bad guy all over again. I ditch to smoke sometimes, there's guest over. Some of them knew that I would ditch to their park in front lawn to hide. Whilst I smoke. The thing is his house is big enough like a hamster wheel I was on. The moral we live within our daily lives. I was under regime of the highest caliber and make it whole reason I dislike my long stay. Not honest that time flies and let us stay shackled by the hands of time. I waited years to come back to this rut. I might as well enjoy my stay. It's to give no room to grow. At the very least. You have to try the weight of it and can fathom you who you are and the likes. The moral decay is how long we can last without knowing the ground up of rules. How to stay ahead and fathom stuff up. I took his piss and washed his porta potty that smelled nasty. The great uncle has something good I like to eat after if it's good. That's the nice gesture, not all the time. Sometimes I have my own plate and others his. The rest is up to time spent. To muster up my aunt can get the best food, supposedly? So, that I myself never have the gall to complain about it. It's come daunting every time. I like to talk to him and there's a time I didn't get my own room. It lasted month, and then they shafted me to sleep with him on his floor. A tiny room where he smokes and I smelled smoke. That's to fathom to this day. I know he regrets nothing. Not on any side, either. The last toast to humanity is up to fate for grabs. Knowing above all else, this was likely to suffice. To the you now and never let go of hatred to retaliate, as the reptilian. The major aspect of it all make viable life lesson to never falter. The show was over in 2024. That's the moral, never let things go AWOL, to no one has the time to ponder up stuff. The moral gesture is niceness paid in kind, never take advantage of the situation. And there's always a dog bit my hand as I jump the fence sometimes. Never conduct your living expenses is enough. Why must I work? I said. He said, to pay for living expense, then I will work. Okay, uncle, and he said okay, you're doing fine. I guess. Never that got me down on other times, he sneaks up to slap me. The moral is back when I can, remember it's the truth he laid down. That I'm upset they all get to use their smartphones. And I digress and love living more than ever. As you can guess, I doubled my weight. When I'm contained in the chamber or room. That's what we'll call it. Never even a dream of coming back, you think. But I could always return back to the States. I'm just worried of people's attitudes towards me. The like of some wouldn't act hostile like, never come near here. Said a thong. This is not your place, it's ours. That's not nice, I don't say that. But, the value of it thinking, I'm worse than them. I can't stomach it. To show I sometimes dislike leisure, and guess why, others do on to others that way. Not the way they would like to be treated. It's fun for a while, until no one catches up with the truth of the matter. It's anything they don't like to have an attitude. At least my cousin gets it. But, in a rut he thinks I'm there to show his family's bad or something. There's no way he doesn't know his dad beats me. The tango as Adam thinking resenting stuff for us. Not to trifle on others, vanity's affair. And live life that governs to some. That matter it's a wish that they carried out. The rest never suffice to long by gone, and shudder to each his own accord. That's the last that way we care more about the picture. Like I'm thirsty to get drinks sometimes? And I can't swallow alcohol, or I'm not loyal to the uncle's kindness. Is a trick to suffice while they drink and didn't care about me? The time stands a testament and let others suffice to it. Means moral grounds, like I want some, badly. And to this day we rule out the consequences of my action anymore. Stands a testimony as time have lectures to go along with. The niceness paid and weep. And the kind gestures turn into vanity's affair. And the likes I fathom never got out to the masses. Laid awake at night, you think? No, it's simplistic that life lead the route it went. After the containment, I came out with the subconscious explaining stuff. You have to get people that ruin lives, that's yours. And I did exactly by defiling Michael in the process. Little did I know I can have my past talk to me, everyone in it. That suffice to the masses that people care how you've been. To the latter God at first place. I concur. To muster stuff up that's rebelling is not my style to do things. That's to sum up the past. Like I said, I'm already back to Los Angeles. In ruining my living, with my mom has expenses as well. And on the plate my son is gone. Out to live with my wife. Ex-wife. That's my son. And I loved it if I can write this now. And my new love or old love came crashing through the window. The moral is people have that at last. To live with and do whatever you desire. If you can. And live with hope to vanquish those even my father's. Plays the part of ruining my life. As the old Polly. I dog cut self. Badly that, I am the mass. Of a gator that bites back leaving a bruise forever mark. And I said, you do it without the feelings of love, coddling me? They soon will find out, my brothers. And I know for a fact he meant to make me a dropout. As a good for nothing I'm, Jong Rai. In Cambodian. He doesn't have to say it. Means a nuisance. That's weighing all hope, to lead a life with him again. Is not a matter of he didn't yell at me, with the dean's office. To them to rile up, a fucktard. Not a pop-tart. And to this day there's other times I went back and forth in the year 2009. To each his own, and makes matter suffice to treason. And make it on the stuff that matters to you. Not to me. And it's more to muster stuff that's targeting and withheld that, for the time being. And make you lavish and can care about all of life's greatest treasures. You think it wouldn't matter and make stuff your domain. Of what realm and exiling to exist with no real man. A thing if the past and make matters all the more pressing. To deliver the amount they come for. And make yours a latter God position. Or the latter God. Others would want to be watched by God's watchful eyes. And make life ever more rewarding at the end of it all.